Hey, Naomi. Obviously, you've returned to working with Wim Facet, and you guys have been working with each other and have had good success over the years. I'm just curious, what makes this partnership so special? Because obviously, when you chose to return to the tour, you wanted to team up with him once again.
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, like trust is a really big thing. I take a while to get to know someone, and I don't know. I like the way he coaches. I like the way he lets me think by myself sometimes, and then gives his inputs. I call them suggestions because I don't do them 100% all the time, but yeah, I think we have really good chemistry.
Hey, Naomi, tough one tonight. She's a tough opponent, especially when she digs in from that baseline. I'm curious how you kind of saw the match today, and what was the difference, do you think, for you?
I think honestly, I feel I could have put a little bit of a little bit more into the ground strokes. I think I got a little bit caught up in being consistent and being, I guess, in the rallies. I think I don't know. It's tough because playing against her, you don't necessarily hit winners right away. You have to open up the court, and I feel like I kind of got into the rhythm of potentially not hitting winners, and yeah, I maybe started playing her game a bit more, but I'm not too mad at it actually.
And then I'm just curious what your plans are, I guess, from here through the U.S. Open.
Well, I'm playing Cincy, and then I guess there's no other tournament
Okay,
besides
so you
that.
are playing Cincy. That was kind of my roundabout way of asking it. Okay,
Yeah.
all right, thank you.
What happened in your last service game? It's like your back was against the wall. It's like you suddenly went into beast mode, and you won. Like she didn't get a point.
Mm, yeah, that should have happened the entire match. um, I feel like for me, the process of the match, like towards the end of the second set, I finally figured it out. And then I just felt like I ran out of time. Like if we played more, like if we played another set, I think I would have like it would have been mine. But I don't know. I feel like I haven't played that many matches this year while playing the most amount of tournaments I've ever played in my life. So I think I'm figuring things out constantly. I had a really long talk with my team just now, and everyone's pretty positive. Like I'm pretty happy with how much I fought today, even though I didn't win. But I feel like I definitely learned a lot. So
Sorry. When you look at your play, you realize that you're still. I don't. I guess coming back from I'm a man, so obviously I have no idea what it's like to come back from recover from pregnancy, physically, physiologically, emotionally. But when you see the brilliant sparks and the way that you've dominated, like even the last match yesterday, you came out and you dominated right from the start. You realize that you're going to be back up in number 10. Like you're the 199 ranking means nothing.
is that a question or a statement?
No, I'm asking like you can see that it's coming.
Yeah, I mean, um, you know what? Shoot for the stars. Yeah. Yeah. I unfortunately have always suffered from like perfectionism, and I doubt myself a lot, but I think, like going through this process and having really tough losses, I've learned a lot about myself, and I learned that I really love this game, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get to where I feel like I deserve to be. And I know, there's going to be a lot more tough losses, but hopefully, yeah, hopefully I'll be back in the top 10.
Hi, Naomi. I just wanted to touch on you. You said you had a nice long talk with your team. I mean, I won't ask necessarily the exact nature of that conversation, but you said a lot of positives to take away. What are some of the positives maybe you take away from this tournament to build on for Cincinnati and then the U.S. Open?
I mean, some of the positives I take away from this tournament, well, Canadians are lovely. Everyone was so nice, and it was such a great atmosphere to play on. That court, I haven't, been here in a while, so just to be playing a night match, it felt like I was getting ready for the U.S. Open, like Arthur Ashe. So it was nice just to experience that, and I think like playing Ons the other day and playing Mertens today, I played two really quality opponents. They were both quite different, but I'm hoping that I'm able to establish my game and grow more confidence in that. I think the hard court for me is where I feel the most comfortable, and honestly, I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, like this whole week we talked about obviously your love of the hard courts, but I'm curious because you also play like a pretty big schedule this year, playing on clay and playing on grass. How much is motivating in this second phase of your career to kind of show that you have the game to thrive on those other surfaces as well?
You know, that Iga match did wonders for my confidence. I'm not gonna lie. I'm optimistically looking forward to clay next year. Grass, I'm looking at it from a distance. But I'm willing to learn. I'm gonna watch a lot of tapes of Serena. But that's kind of a next year thing. I think for me now, I'm really focusing on US Open, Asia. That's kind of the areas that I thrive. So I don't know, looking forward to it.
Hey Naomi, you mentioned your love for Canadians. I'm wondering if there was a specific moment in the time that you were here, or whether it was on the court or off the court, that you think will really stand out in your memory.
Honestly, yesterday I was like saying some things in my post-match interview, and I was saying I don't even remember too well, but like how my life has had like ups and downs, and like everyone just trying to do their best to get through it the best way that they can. And after that, I was signing autographs, and a mom came up to me and she said that she's been having a really tough time, but she came out to watch the match, and the words that I said really encouraged her. So for me, I remember that quite vividly. And then also just having so many little kids out there like supporting me, and yeah, it means a lot.